What's up? What's good? What's going on, Sagittarius? Let's go ahead and get our daily increase for the sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus, as well as any of those ninth house placements. Very significant messages here on the Manjula Awakening for that ninth house. Guys, these are general messages, so please just take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. Because I hope this message is finding you all in good health and in good spirits. It feels good so far. Let's get the overall. Let's see what's going on. What's the overall message of the day? Thank you. Wow. 4 cards. Okay. So we have blessed at the bottom of the deck here. Out of 4 cards that fell on the deck, the only one that came up, that flipped up, is to see. What this is telling me is that it is going to be very vital today to be able to go with the flow. Things may change. Things might have a sudden change in your life today, but Spirit is asking you to find the blessing in that and to roll with it because there's a purpose for it. I don't know what these 3 are, but let's see. Yeah, never ending story. Oh, there's 5 cards. Poised, what I tell you. Yang, and then Y. Absolutely. Absolutely. I definitely feel like that there's a situation that just, it's like it's kind of on repeat. It may creep up for you again today, but Spirit is asking you to remain poised and to like hear, like it's a never ending story. So when this situation has popped up previously, you gave it a response. Spirit is asking you that instead of reacting, instead of reacting, take a moment. Do some observing. It's a never-ending story. Try it. Just try it. I feel like that if you sit back and observe, I feel like that the actions that you should be taking become clearer. And then it helps you understand why the actions that you was taking wasn't working for you. But I do feel like that there is a blessing in this, but it does require you just to sit this one out for a while and just pay attention to what's going on around you. That's what I'm feeling, Sag. These bad boys haven't talked in a while. I just heard uncovering the truth. Yeah, 5 of Wands. The Chariot. The 4 of Cups. The 4 of Swords. And the Page of Pentacles. Okay. So I definitely feel like that this is a conflict. This is definitely someone that you have been in. But look at the undercarriage. Like, look her, Sag. Right behind that are 2 cards with... Spirit wanted me to keep going because I'm getting messages. 2 cards with the milk and honey, and then that Page of Cups. That's like that child, like the page. This is the Page of Cups inside of this milk and honey. It's this beautiful, blissful energy. But I feel like that before you can get this, or as you achieve this, I do feel like that there's a Saturn lesson that you have that is playing out right now, and so. There's definitely a Saturn lesson here. I'm trying to figure out what zodiac sign is going to help us with this lesson. I'll have to, if you're interested, guys, if you're interested, I'll look up the Saturn and I'll put it down in the comments. I mean, in the, I don't even have a pen. Yes, I do. I'll put it down in the description box if you're interested in this Saturn lesson, that this is the Saturn lesson that's playing out here. I'm going to do my research and then I will put that down there. Sorry guys, I'm thinking out loud too. I would say I would edit that out, but I'm probably not, guys. So bear with me. But anyways, like the undercarriage is letting you know that there's a blessing here, and it's gonna bring you, like the sun is gonna come out for you, and it's going to awaken the inner child in you and just show them that, you know, they can be the one at the end of that rainbow. You know what I'm saying? Pigs can fly. You can jump over the rainbow. You can do anything that you put your mind to. But first, there is a Saturn lesson that is calling to be learned here. But I feel like that there is this situation here. There's a lot of conflict. This is a fight. You know what I'm saying? This is an argument. A never-ending fight. A never-ending argument. It seems like no matter this fight right here, it doesn't seem like it has a solution to it, right? But it's like this person that may be coming in to pick this fight, I feel like that you're being told to remain poised or whatever the case may be, because the opportunity is to overcome the obstacles. Remember I said, I feel like that you're going to see why your previous actions wasn't helping and why. And it's going to help you see what actions are going to help you move forward. See how he's on top of this chariot? So the opportunity here in this situation is to get the view from above. But in order to get the view from above, one must be willing to go with the flow, and not, even when being provoked, you must not react, because it helps you see what's really going on at play. Whereas when you're triggered and you're reacting to things, you're not in your mind is distracted. The challenge here is it should piss you off. It don't make you happy. It says discontent. It says, well, if they can do it, why can't I do it? You know, that's my daughter. That's my daughter. This is that energy. And that's in the challenging position. It's not going to feel good. It's like it's not going to tickle you pink. You know what I'm saying? But this is one of those grin and bear it, just healing is taking place. The only way through this situation here is to look at it from a perspective of this. Let me rejuvenate. Before I respond to you, let me rejuvenate. I'm on God's time. I'm on the universe's time. Thank you. I'll respond to you once I rest. You know what I'm saying? I really do feel like that's what this message is. I feel like there's someone that, and for this to be in the daily increase, this is something that you're dealing with today. So instead of giving it the reaction that it got from you last week or yesterday, it's like, I'm resting. I'm rejuvenating. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to let this play out. I'm going to set this one out. That's really what it is I'm going to set this one out. And then the outcome here is that I feel like you learned something here. I do feel like that you learned something. I feel like that you're seeing just how valuable it is before you plant your seeds. I'm testing. I got a friend. He calls and he does a temperature check. And I'm okay with that, because sometimes I'm not in the mood to be around people. Some people say, Kiana, that don't make no sense. Well, you say what you want to say. I say that me and him have an understanding. And he understands that. Let me call, check on Kiki, see what she's doing. If I catch a vibe, I'm on my way. I love that about my friend. And that's what this is. That would be him being the Page of Pentacles. Testing the vibe, testing the soil to see if it's worthy to plant seeds of conversation today. Right? And it's okay that has to happen. But I do feel like that's your outcome. I feel like that you begin to see that you have to, let me test the waters first. All right, let's jump into the money portion. Guys, if you're still with me at 9:30 in, I would absolutely appreciate that thumbs up down below, guys. Okay, so definitely got something to, as far as your money and career, we have some multitasking. You might be working from home. Yeah, micromanaging. So because of all of the multitasking that is going on right now for you, Sag, as it pertains to your money and career, I would urge you to really pay attention to the details right now. Um, some of you all are about to have a huge payday as well. As soon as I was like asking Spirit whether I should say that, I don't know if it picked up on the camera, on the phone, but I just heard a bird go, like it was one of those beautiful calls. I wish I knew what bird that was, but someone is having a major payday coming in soon. There it is again. I think that's a red bird if I'm being honest, but I'm not sure. Yeah. I definitely feel like, okay, so I'm not necessarily getting pay bills. I'm not necessarily getting sales off of this weekend sales card. What I am getting is, even though you're about to come into a major payday, there is a need to hunker down with your finances as of right now. Because I feel like that what it is that you have at this time is going to be called for in many different directions. But Spirit is letting you know, this bird, so I know I'm onto something right here. This Spirit is wanting you to know that don't not pay something because you're afraid of your finances depleting, because there is a major payday coming in. But you can't, it's like you're still taking a little bit to pay here and a little bit to pay here and a little bit to pay here. You know what I'm saying? That's the energy that I'm feeling. So don't not pay bills. But if you got $1,000 in the bank and you got a $800 water bill, it's time to get a payment arrangement on the water bill and pay that payment arrangement and pay them other bills too. I don't know why that's coming through, but that's really coming through. So also micromanage the task. Like, there's a need to really pay attention to the details right now for someone. Paying attention to the details. Still not necessarily reacting either. Observing for a little while. Yeah, something's there's something around you that's not growing quite yet. There's something around you that's not growing right yet. And I feel like with this Two of Pentacles, the Empress right here, I feel like that's because you have a lot of responsibilities on your plate as it pertains to work and career. And there's this urge to get you to come into balance. So something that you've been putting a lot of energy into may, with big payday at the bottom of the day, like let's just say, I've been building this TV stand. And in my eyes, as the creator, I still got some minor details on it, but I got it outside in my front yard. And someone walks by and they're like, hey, that's beautiful. How much you want for that? And I'm like, oh, I'm not even finished with it. They're like, no, I want it just the way that it is. Me as an artist, I like to see things. I like to complete things. I have a lot of incomplete things that people want to buy that I don't. It's a no until I see what it looks like when it's completed. But Spirit is like, let it go. Sell it off. Because it helps you bring things into a balance. That project is complete. As much as you could do to grow it is done. Let it go. Sell it off. Make something from it. And so that you can balance out the other projects that you're working on as well. Because I do feel like that there's something that you're investing your energy into that may not be getting the growth that you would like to see from it. Yeah. Wow. Wow, Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Something is not going to produce as big of a result as you would like, but you are putting a lot of energy in on it. So I'm not here to tell you, I'm not here to put no death to nobody's dreams and nothing like that. But I do feel like that this is holding you up. There's a lot of focus on it. Let's move forward, Spirit. Truth has been spoken, Sag. I'm going to leave it there. Ace of Swords. What? Ace of Swords. I'm going to leave it right there, Sag, for the money messages, because I feel like that's pretty clear right there. I don't think there's anything else to say about it. It's going to require you to face your fears, jump out and be optimistic. Be who you are meant to be. All right. The blessings coming in for Sag, Spirit. What are the blessings coming in for Sag? Thank you. Messages. So there's some type of message that's going to be coming in. Wow. And it's a 7 card as well. So there's some type of message coming in today. I feel like I think we're back up here to this blessing, which is why blessed is here. It's probably telling me I didn't have to go this far in my spirit. I mean, in my message. But there's some type of message coming in today that could be perceived as conflict, could be perceived as an obstacle, but it is actually presented as a blessing. It is showing up as a blessing here for you, Sag. Yeah. It is. Ooh. Okay. The blessing today. The 3 of Swords, the 10 of Cups. With the Emperor at the bottom of the deck and the King of Cups at the bottom of the... Oh, wow. Oh. I ain't gonna hold you, Sag. There's definitely a message coming in. But that's the one card that's in the reverse. I'm just gonna be honest. Someone's coming to you in despair. You're going to receive a message from someone who doesn't feel like, someone's heartbroken. Someone is not okay, and they're coming in and they're sending you a message. And I feel like that this person, I think this person wants to give you some sort, like, this is going to be, they want to offer you good news today. I really don't know how to say this, because for some of you all, this is coming off as a lover, especially with everything that's at the bottom of the deck. We got the Emperor, we got the King of Cups, we got the Knight of Cups, we got the 2 of Cups, the Sun card, the 4 of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles. Somebody's been holding back from this opportunity. Temperance. Ace of Cups. I didn't go this far. Judgment in the reverse. And then the Tower. Where there's been change, I do feel like, where there's been resistance to change, I do feel like there's some, like, if you've been dealing with someone that's been resistance to change, I feel like that this person is coming around. But the 3 of Swords, I do feel like that it's like, it's a ting in your heart when you get this message. But it ultimately leads to the 10 of Cups, because this is your blessing. So someone is hitting you up. Could be an earth sign, but doesn't necessarily have to be. Could be an Aries as well. Could be a father figure. It could be a lot, Sag. But I feel like that this person is heartbroken. I don't necessarily feel like that is Sagittarius, unless you have a lot of Taurus or Aries highly aspected, is heartbroken. But I do feel like that this King of Cups this King of Pentacles in the reverse is incoming with the heartbreak. But, incoming something that is a ting. But they think that you're their happiness. This is your blessing coming in. This is your blessing. So take that as it resonates. Close the message. I'm coming up out of here. Close the message. I do feel like that you're over-focused. Don't forget that part, Sag. I do feel like that you're putting too much time and energy into a situation that's just not, like, it's complete. It's either complete in your boss's eyes, it's complete in God's eyes. Either way it goes, it's complete. And you continuously investing energy into it is not going to yield you any more of a reward than it already will. So maybe kind of review your projects and mark something complete. You're just not seeing it as complete because you're too critical. Thank you, Spirit. You're ready for more. You're ready for more. And as long as that stays on your plate, there's no room. As far as when it's dinner time, my children are ready for dessert, but dinner is still on their table. On their plate. There's no room for dessert. There's no room for the more that's coming in. And it says your career is growing and blossoming. Now is the time to make the changes you've been contemplating. All right. And then, regain your focus, Sag. And then increase your knowledge. Guys, I hope this message offered you some guidance on your journey. Good morning. Guys, I hope this message offered you some guidance on your journey. If this message resonated, we would absolutely appreciate that thumbs up down below. My baby boy just woke up. But guys, in all that we say and in all that we do, let's choose peace. I love you, Sag.